guys? John Lorenzo from Lorenzo Fitness here, and today we'll be discussing how to diet during religious observances. So of course, if you are a person of a practicing faith or ideology, there'll come certain times in the year where you'll have to abstain from a certain food group on certain days, or you will have to fast for an extended period of time for an entire month if you're that type of person. So for example, Ramadan, which just started on June 18th and won't finish until July 17th. It goes, the eating window is very limited. It's different. For those who aren't familiar with Ramadan, you're fasting from sun up until sundown. So you have quite a bit of time to where you're not eating. So, you're dealing with, a grumbling stomach, your stomach's empty, the cravings to eat something, of course, are always there. Now, you can drink water, of course, constantly drinking water. I would add amino acids to your water just so you could preserve the muscle that you have within. Or the muscle that you've built and you're trying to preserve right now. So now, in terms of diets, I would suggest something that will keep you fuller longer. However, it will be a process to get into, and that's what I'd like to refer to as a ketogenic diet. Now, what a ketogenic diet is basically you're switching your primary fuel source from carbohydrates to fats. So with that being said, what would a ketogenic diet mostly consist of? So if we think about it in a macronutrient ratio sense, fats are gonna come from 60% of your diet, protein is gonna come from 30 to 35, and a very small amount of carbs from 5% to 10% are going to be in your diet. Now, why do I suggest this? Only because it will keep you fuller longer, you'll have more energy. Fats have 9 calories per gram, so of course, it's going to be able to keep you fuller longer and to give you more energy. Now, the induction phase of a ketogenic diet might vary from person to person. So with that being said, for some people it might take 3 days to get into ketosis. For some it might take a week. For some it might take, almost a month, depending on certain cases. The thing that you have to do is stay disciplined to it, so where you could be able to use the added extra amount of energy from the ketogenic diet. So that's what I would recommend. Now, what kind of foods could go into a ketogenic diet? You could have eggs, you could have nuts, you could have olive oil, you could even have a little bit of butter. A lot of things, most of your calories are deriving from fat. Now, of course, you want them to be healthy fat, so of course almonds, if I said that, forgive me if I repeated myself. Fats, of course, protein, chicken, eggs, fish, and of course carbs. Since carbs are in most pastas, breads, rice, you're going to want to have your carb source come from vegetables since they're going to be so low. So what that will look like: spinach, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, asparagus, things of that nature. And of course, once you get past the induction phase, you should be able to have the energy available to you. Now, what I would suggest in terms of training for ketogenic diet while in the practice of Ramadan, I would suggest starting out your morning with, basically no carbs, and then having either a little bit of carbs before you work out or after. Now, with that being said, it will at least give you some energy to train. You'll notice an energy increase. What this is referred to as target ketogenic diet. So you're only having carbs either pre or post workout. So you could also try that as well. Hope this helps, guys. Again, dieting doesn't have to be a struggle. You can make all kinds of gains during all kinds of religious practices and ideologies. So you could, of course, obviously if you're going to be really strict about Ramadan, I would suggest you would be really strict about your diet. It would be pretty hard for me not to eat throughout the day as well. So again, I hope this helps, guys. Stay swole. See you later.